This short video covers the creation of a rack-mounted Windows video editing computer to be used to create these YouTube videos. As with previous builds, the system was to be housed in an aluminium frame of maker beam struts. The initial design was constructed with a low-profile graphics card to test the system. The heart of any video processing computer is the graphics card, and the frame needed to be extended to move the power supply and give adequate space for the graphics card. The maker beam frame is easily extended and room created for the wide graphics card. The cable routing needed to be redone several times during the lifetime of this project. I opted for the 5700 XT graphics card as it had 8 GB of memory and was much faster than the older card in the previous computer. Obviously this system would need some serious cooling, and I opted for Noctua fans, including one 120mm industrial fan. The front panel is formed of perforated polypropylene sheet, spray painted with black Plastidip. The large industrial fan is mounted directly behind the memory and Ryzen 7 processor. Although the stock fan does come with RGB lighting, I turned this off, as such lights don't make the computer run any faster. As the computer is going to be used for some heavy video processing, I opted for a full 64 GB of memory, twice the amount in the last video editing system I used. The Ryzen 7 processor can also run twice the number of threads than on the previous system, and has made a big difference to the time taken to produce videos. The operating system is installed on an M2 card fitted on the motherboard, with an additional 4 TB of storage in the IC dock ToughArmor dual bay 2.5-inch SATA frame, allowing the drives to be extracted without having to access the rack frame itself. The power supply is an 850 watt 80 plus gold from FSP. The modular cables made the cabling tidier. Although this is a work in progress and cabling can always be improved. Initially I wanted to ensure that the cables were well clear of the fans, didn't obstruct the airflow or sit on anything hot. I will look at getting extensions to some of the cables to allow them to run round the edges of the frame. While the system is compact, there is still enough airflow through it to ensure all the components remain cool. For a power switch, I was unable to source the ModMyToys momentary switches I usually use and opted for a smaller, very similar switch from another manufacturer. These, combined with a braided power switch cable, keep everything tidy. As I wanted to constantly monitor the temperature at the CPU, I opted for the same hardware temperature display and probe system used in the protein folder computers. This displays the temperature in degrees Celsius, but does have a switch if you need to display it in Fahrenheit. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.